Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about an extraordinary evening that still gives me goosebumps when I think about it. I witnessed something that challenged everything I thought I knew about magic and reality. Picture this, a dimly lit theater filled with anticipation. The magician steps onto the stage, his presence commanding attention without saying a word. But what caught everyone's eye wasn't his elaborate costume or mysterious props. It was his magnificent beard. Now, you might wonder, what's so special about a beard? Well, this wasn't just any ordinary performance. The magician reached up and, with careful precision, plucked a single hair from his beard. The audience leaned forward, curious about what could possibly come from such a simple action. He held the hair up to the light, letting it catch the gleam of the spotlight. Then, something extraordinary happened. With graceful movements of his fingers, the hair began to transform. It started to shimmer, then multiply, and before our disbelieving eyes, it turned into perfectly formed grains of rice. But here's where it gets even more incredible. He invited the children from the audience to come forward and taste it. You could see the mixture of excitement and hesitation on their faces. Would they dare to eat something that moments ago was a beard hair? But their curiosity won out, and one by one, they tried the magical rice. Their expressions changed from uncertainty to pure delight. According to them, it was the most delicious rice they'd ever tasted. But the magic wasn't over. His next act left us all speechless. With just a flick of his wrist, the most beautiful bouquet of flowers appeared out of nowhere. These weren't just any flowers. Each petal seemed to pulse with its own inner light, colors so vivid they almost seemed unreal. The flowers moved as if they were dancing in his hands, swaying to some invisible melody. Then came the moment that still takes my breath away. He released the flowers into the air, and instead of falling, they began to float upward. As they rose, each flower transformed into a brilliant star, creating a constellation of light right there in the theater. The children's faces were illuminated by the magical display, their eyes reflecting the twinkling lights above. As the stars slowly faded into soft, glittering sparks, there was a moment of perfect silence. Everyone in the room knew they had witnessed something truly special, something that went beyond mere tricks and illusions. The magic lingered in the air, leaving us all with a renewed sense of wonder and possibility. Even now, years later, those who were there that night still talk about the magician who could turn a beard hair into rice and make flowers dance into stars. It reminds us that sometimes the most magical moments come